So it's only been a few days after the draft and Quinyon Mitchell's already in the lab. Plus, did Cooper DeJean lock up Marvin Harrison Jr.? That's not all. Meet Eagles UDFA Kendall Milton, who was the second highest paid UDFA out of all 32 teams. We also get to take a look inside the Eagles draft room and just how much work goes into an A-plus draft like this. And man, oh man, did Gillie really curse out Quez Watkins, who fires back? But man, we don't need that dysfunction in 2024. What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. And today, as always, we got a lot to get into. But before we do that, Eagle Nation, hit the like button for your boy, subscribe if you are new, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss the videos. So it's a few days after the draft, and we know that Quinyon Mitchell did arrive in Philly. And look at him, already in the lab, already putting in that work, trying to be great. That extra push, not everybody has it. But he's not just coming here to play for the Eagles. He's coming here to start for the Philadelphia Eagles in 2024. And when he was asked by the Eagles media, who's the first quarterback you want to intercept? Listen to his answer.
Jalen Hurts.
That's no hate to Jalen Hurts. He just wants to compete. And think about it. Who's the first quarterback he's going to line up against? Of course, his own. In OTAs, training camp, and every single day at practice. And lining up against Devontae Smith, $25+ million receiver, and A.J. Brown, $32+ million receiver. It's not going to be easy to pick off Jalen Hurts, but I wholeheartedly respect the grind and his mindset already for the Philadelphia Eagles. Moving on to this one-on-one matchup, Cooper DeJean versus Marvin Harrison Jr. at the top of your screen. It looks like Marvin Harrison Jr. is not the first read as he runs a lazy route, but he gets DeJean turned around, sees his quarterback scrambling out, tries to make a move, but the recovery speed and the ups is there for Cooper. That right there showed Cooper DeJean's athleticism to the fullest. A lot of good route runners in that situation are able to get open on a second move, especially with the quarterback scrambling out the pocket. But Cooper DeJean was not having it and shuts down with a PBU in the end zone on Marvin Harrison Jr. As for Adam Schefter's reaction to the Eagles draft, 97.5 The Fanatic asked him, "If I had said to you last week before the draft kicked off that the Eagles would come out this draft with Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean and 3 added picks for next year, what would be your reaction?" And Schefter said, "No chance." Again, to get the 2 best defensive backs in the 2024 NFL draft, plus add an extra 3rd, 4th, and 5th for 2025. Even if we forget Jeremiah Trotter Jr., Johnny Wilson, Anaya Smith, Trevor Keegan, Dylan McMahon, Jalix Hunt, just telling you the 2 best defensive backs in the draft went to the Birds while adding 3 additional picks for 2025, nobody would have believed you. Remember, we broke a record in this draft, the totality, 9 total trades, whether it's up or back, there were 9 of them. And how we trust. Although it is sad to see a fan favorite leave Philadelphia, Boston Scott, signed by the Los Angeles Rams. Good luck, bro. We are definitely going to miss your spirit, your mentality, your aura, and every time you suit up versus the Giants. Our running back room is stacked. Plus, we got a UDFA that made the 2nd most money out of all the UDFAs in 2024. But we still got to talk about Boston Scott. For the simple fact he was a fan favorite, he said a lot of good things on his way out about the mentality, blue collar, how the Eagles shaped him, and he's really going to miss us. Shoot, I'm going to miss his spirit and his energy on the sideline, at practice. I just love the things he brought to the Birds, and I wish him the best. Now to the UDFA that got paid. Eagles deal for running back Kendall Milton includes a $25,000 bonus, $225,000 of salary guaranteed for $250K in total guarantees per a source. In 2020, he had 35 rushes for 193 yards. In 2021, 56 rushes for 264 yards. In 2022, 85 rushes for 592 yards. And in 2023, 121 rushes for 790 yards. This is your one-cut sledgehammer type back who's 6'2", 225, and who knows where he'll end up on the roster. But the Eagles did like him and gave him a chunk of money as a UDFA. Remember, we still got Kenny Gainwell. Plus, we did draft Will Shipley in the 4th round, so that's a pretty high pick, higher than Kenny G and higher than the UDFA. I wonder how the running back room is going to shape up behind Saquon because, of course, we know he's RB1 and needs to be given the ball, whether it's via the pass or rush, a lot. Some more info on the UDFA. 1 out of every 8.6 of Milton carries in 2023 resulted in a touchdown. He also finished off his college career on a hot streak, rushing 64 times for 495 yards, 7.7 yards per carry, and 9 touchdowns in Georgia's final 5 games in 2023. He wasn't much of a threat as a receiver out the backfield at Georgia, as he had just 12 career receptions, but that is some mean running for the UDFA, Kendall Milton. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, how you feel about Will Shipley, Kendall Milton, and how do you think the running back room is going to shape out? Now, before we get to inside the Eagles draft room, plus Gillie cursed out Quez Watkins has been all over social media, and Quez responded. We also go over how strong A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts' bond is, but first let's hear a word from our sponsor, Factor, which makes meeting your nutrients goals easier than ever by delivering fresh, never frozen, dietitian-approved meals right to your doorstep. Our team of gourmet chefs create each meal using only ingredients with integrity to help you feel your best all day long. Warmer, sunnier days are calling. Fuel up with the Factor's no prep, no mess meals. Meet your wellness goals in time for summer thanks to the menu of chef-crafted meals with options like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. Remember, Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are dietitian approved and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. So no matter how busy you are, you'll always have time to enjoy a nutrients-great tasting meal. With 35 different meals and more than 60 add-ons to choose from every week, you'll always have a new flavor to explore. Before Factor, I was stopping here, stopping there for food because I always needed it to be quick, but that's not healthy. Factor is really 2 minutes, and the nutrients and health factor pays off. Also, my wife packing lunches using Tupperware here, Tupperware there. Factor's no mess prep is just what we needed for lunches during my full-time job. Head to factor75.com or click the link below and use code PhillyMike50 to get 50% off your first Factor box and 20% off your next month of orders. That's code PhillyMike50 at factor75.com to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month order. I'm so glad I started Factor. Gillie talking about cursing out Quez Watkins after the Tampa Bay Buccaneers game. I get it. He's real. He's a Philly fan, and he was pissed off, and I understand that. But maybe in 2024, we can't let pissed off fans, no matter how popular they are, go into the locker room. We don't need no dysfunction.
When I went to talk to the players in the locker room, after the game, I cussed that nigga Quez Watkins the fuck out.
What was he saying though? He just taking
that motherfucker going DM me, damn dog, like how you gonna do that to me? You know, if I was given the opportunity,
No, that wasn't Arizona. You talking about Tampa?
You take the last game.
The playoff. They lost to them in the playoffs.
To Tampa Bay, yeah.
Damn. Oh yeah, you
said nigga, you just played the whole fucking game. What you mean if you was given an opportunity? You just played the whole fucking game.
He told the nigga he gotta get out of here. He like, nigga, you gotta go.
You gotta go, man. No, because I looked that nigga in his eyes, man. In that motherfucking locker room, bro. I kept it. I couldn't keep it no realer. I said, bro, you know I'm the #1 Eagles fan. He said, yeah. I said, I read every article, bro. At the beginning of the year, you said this was your year. It wasn't. Bro, this is what I told the nigga in the locker room. I said it wasn't. I said, but good players is made in the regular season. Legends is made in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You can write everything right now.
Yeah.
A.J. Brown is out. We need you to step the fuck up right now.
Yeah.
None of that prior shit don't matter.
Yeah.
You become a legend right now in these playoffs, nigga.
Yeah, you got him fired up.
That nigga said, I got you. I said, dog, don't tell me you got me. Get me, man. No, I got you, OG. Man, nigga had 2 catches for 8 yards. Man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the Fuck out of here, man. You gone, man.
That nigga had two. That's right.
Fuck out of here. Devontae Smith then had 200 yards receiving. You ain't get that nigga no help.
No, he done did everything.
Motherfucker catching passes over 8 niggas and shit.
I'm not gonna lie, it's funny, but I'd rather that not happen to anybody who's on the Eagles roster in 2024. Lastly, let's stop the A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts don't have the same bond since year one. Jalen Hurts was at A.J. Brown's presser. I mean, they got true love for each other. Jalen is A.J. Brown's daughter's godfather. He ain't have to come, but it's the love he got for him, so knock it off. With all that being said, I go by Philly Mike. This is the Philly Talk Podcast. Leave all your thoughts in the comment section. Drop the muscle emoji. Hit the like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. And go get your factor. Again, the link is in the description. We out.